City and Buffalo and New York State released their reports on the deadly Christmas blizzard, and now we finally have the report from Erie County. 47 people died in the blizzard last December, and while it's still summer, the county legislature will be looking for plans to handle the next big storm. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson joins us now, and you know the response that you got from the legislature. Nate?
Yeah, Claudine, the report was originally meant to be an internal document, but the county released it after public criticism. Now legislator Howard Johnson is responding to the findings in the report.
This is one of those once-in-a-lifetime storms that happen. You know, Buffalo probably we hadn't seen a storm like that in quite some time.
While it was the 4th crippling multi-day storm I've covered since 2013, the sentiment from Erie County legislator Howard Johnson isn't wrong. The Christmas blizzard was the biggest one in a generation. But how did the county respond to the storm? For the first time, we have a better idea how each department rated itself because the county released the internal after-action reports generated by each department.
You know, we wanted the documents released, but I know there's areas that we can improve on, county, city, and state.
For legislator Johnson, who chairs the Public Safety Committee, the important takeaway he had from the 50-page report was communication.
The biggest thing to address is how the information is getting out, you know, because not everybody looks at TV to see the, scrolling information system, so I think the city did a good job after the storm when they were sending text information and things like that out, but we just need to look at a more, robust way in doing it.
Several departments highlighted that the county should have utilized emergency alert systems to push information to cell phones, similar to the ones the state and federal government use in an emergency. But legislator Johnson wants to go a step further to provide warnings for people out in the open as well.
Because not everybody gets to all those forms of communication, so maybe an emergency sign somewhere.
Another consensus throughout the departments is the need for upgrading critical infrastructure throughout multiple departments, including upgrades to the Emergency Operations Center. The legislature would need to approve any funding to make those upgrades.
You can't put a price tag on the safety of people. So I don't think it's going to be an issue for the legislature, once we dive into it, take a look at it, and strip out and see what's needed.
And Johnson says when they return from August recess, they'll need to look at funding.
That we're going to take serious, something we're going to look at, something we're going to discuss. So yes, it's probably going to be one of the first things we dive into once we come back from recess.
I did reach out to the Republican caucus of the legislature for this story, but nobody was available to talk. The county GOP chairman did provide a statement, which we posted online. On Your Side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.